newer stuff, man. Ime Udoka, man, from the Boston Celtics.
Oh
This
man.
has been the, this has been the highlight of everything sports wise. The NBA season is starting soon. We still on him. Like literally, what preseason starts this week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guarantee this story got at least 2-3 more weeks of legs in it.
I
Because
mean,
it's so many things that we don't know right
yeah.
now.
I
Every
think
couple days, new stuff come out.
yeah, I think Matt Barnes, of all people I listen to, I guess whatever, but like Matt Barnes was the only person to be like, yo, I had it wrong, I messed up. Once I actually heard everything that happened, it's way deeper than anybody else thinks. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Like outside of what we know he did, like what? Like it got somebody got to be pregnant. Somebody got to be pregnant. It's something. It's like I'm not saying cheating is shouldn't be overlooked and like what he did in the workplace is wrong, but it's like something else is not clicking. Like something else is there, right? It's something else is moving. But like again, hey, winning cures everything. You know what I'm saying? So the irony is the gift and the curse is you got to the finals. Arguably, you could have beat the Warriors, minus a couple of possessions, a couple of whatevers. So if you anything less than the final NBA finals is go be a watch of the season. And the thing is, the Celtics got this nigga locked up. And correct me if I'm wrong, he got to give some of his money back. He can't go look for another coaching job nowhere else. And at the end of the season, he could still be fired.
Yeah, he's technically suspended, so he's still under contract.
How you like, bro? You can't do nothing except sit at home and just, hey, bro.
I don't think anybody else will hire him anyway. In all honesty, apparently it was some of his contract stating that he shouldn't be fraternizing with people under him, or obviously you shouldn't be messing with nobody's spouse or nothing like that. So if it's in your contract, you kind of. It's plenty of women in Boston. Oh shit, he's in the NBA. He's an NBA coach. There are plenty of women that he could talk to and mess with or whatever. But you know how it go. We always want what we ain't supposed to have. If you ain't supposed to have it, if somebody say you can't, don't touch that. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You want to do it.
And see, the nigga in me want to know, like, as soon as we find out, whenever we find out who this women, whatever was, I'm comparing all of them, one of them to Nia Long. I'm be like, nah, she don't look better than Nia Long. No.
All right, so this is
that's just the
this is
nigga.
always funny to me because typically cheating has nothing to do with looks or none of that.
Right.
It's because like Nia Long.
It's like how people talk about black on black crime. It's a proximity crime. Like normally,
Yes,
it's a proximity crime.
It's a proximity crime. Like it's nothing. It is nothing to do with looks. Some of the finest people in the world have been cheated on, and I always see a saying. I see a saying around all the time that somebody else's treasure can be your motherfucking nightmare.
Yeah.
Look, every bad woman you see, somebody trying to get them off the books.
Yeah, like and vice versa with men.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not in a relationship with somebody, this is what social media tricks you. You only see the good because people don't put their bad stuff on social media or in the tabloids or on whatever. So you only see smiles and laughter and anniversary. You don't know that this nigga was getting cussed out 2 hours before this picture got took, but we got to put this picture out because everybody knows it's our anniversary.
Yeah,
like perception is not always reality. And once we get out of that mindset of she too fine to get cheated on, that nigga too rich to get no. It's niggas with bread that's getting fucked by Tyrone who lived with his baby mama and shit happens.
Yeah.
Like
I still want to know though. I still want to say, I'll be like, nah, she ain't finding me alone. Just cause I just just nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, old girl might be extra nasty. Nia Long might be regular smagular. Just because you fine don't mean you doing them wham whams and bam bams like you supposed to. I'm just saying.
And who to say that she hadn't creeping on him? Who to say she wasn't creeping on him and she was doing her thing?
And
or it could have been open, or she could have been like, I don't want to get married, and
they was engaged for a minute.
5 years.
For a minute. They was on that Lala Carmelo Anthony shit. You know what I mean? Remember they was engaged for like damn near like 5-6 years, something like that. That's crazy.
That Jim Jones
because Lala drafted him out of Syracuse, though. She drafted him out of Syracuse.
Yeah, thanks. I mean,
she literally did. She met him like he was like 20.
Oh, really?
Yes. He was a rookie when they started dating, dog. When I'm saying he drafted her, when she drafted him, that's for real. I'm like, she literally draft. It was low key. What's the Brittany Renner-ish?
DJ Washington. Yeah.
It was low key Brittany Renner-ish.
Except Lala did have a career already.
Yeah. No. Yeah. You're right there. And I think Carmelo was already in the league too. I'm like, Lala wasn't showing up at his Syracuse games. She wouldn't show up at Syracuse games.
I was like, wait a minute now. I was like, Lala was doing MTV and all that back then. She was a known. She was in some circles more famous than Carmelo at that time.
Hey, is it just me, or did y'all think back in the day that Lala and Ludacris was related? They just looked like similar.
What?
Maybe that was me. Maybe that was just me. I always thought it looked similar. Like I think it was big.
Lala and who? Say it one more time.
Lala and Ludacris. Like they had the big.
No, I've never thought that. I've never.
I definitely did, bro. I definitely did. I was like, yo, they just look. They look like they. I never thought that. Yeah, maybe it's me. I said maybe it's just me.
I've never heard that in my life. Actually, you're the first person to say that.
That shit was crazy. When you go back and look at like Ludacris' face, and you look at Lala's face, you be like. Well, for me anyway, I'd be like, yeah, I can see that. Like,
Daryl, have you ever thought about
in my life?
Okay,
I mean, go back and look at the pictures and let me know. Maybe it's just me again.
Even like old Lala didn't look like Ludacris. New Lala definitely don't, but old Lala.
I'm an old one, like when she was like VJ for
MTV.
Yeah. Speaking of TV, I got Sling TV, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about this shit? Did you hear about this shit with Sling TV?
No,
like, so apparently, there's a contract they have with Disney and ESPN and shit like that currently right now the contract is not happening. So Disney pulled ESPN, Disney, ABC. You can't watch none of that on Sling TV no more. And I'm like, that shit ain't real. I literally went to my Sling TV and I was like, oh wow, it's a whole little broadcast. We are working diligently to make sure that you have the station. I'm like, how does this happen? So after I deleted my Sling account and got on the Hulu because I was like, I can't, nigga, nah, y'all ain't gonna do this to me. Hey, NFL season, college football, Ohio State, I can't fuck around. Yeah, so Sling, if you see this, unfortunately we had to go. Yeah, I had to be out. I canceled my subscription.
This the reverse of a PSA. This is like I don't know what is it a PSA?
Yeah,
like
it's a Doja service announcement. If you have Sling TV, you need to make sure that your shit.
Oh my god, bro! What?
That's crazy, bro.
Welcome back to Just Posted, man. What?
No, I said, man. I was like, listen, did you know? Did you know? And if you Google this shit, you'll see what I'm talking about.
So the Ime Udoka thing, do y'all think that they're kind of jamming them up, or what is y'all kind of feeling about?
I mean, he's done for the time being. Yeah. I can't see him getting another coaching job anytime soon. It sucks because he's a talented coach.
It's gonna be one of them assistant routes again, or he might have to jump back in college or something.
I don't see anybody in the NBA. The Celtics is one of those storied franchises. Mm-hmm. If this would have happened in Memphis or Sacramento or some shit,
give it 3 years. Would have happened like in New York, it would have been like we'll work on it. It's cool. We'll figure it out.
No, I think it's certain New York, LA, Boston. You really can't get caught up in that. The New York tabloids. He's lucky this wasn't New York. New York they got real tabloids.
Yeah, they'd have definitely had who we were with by now. Yeah.
So yeah, no. It's certain. It's certain moves. This is gonna sound horrible. You can't do shit like Robert Kraft and them because we not white. Hate to say it, like you can't do that.
And I mean,
and it's gonna sound fucked up, but Robert Kraft had gotten into that situation with the massage parlor and the happy endings and all that. We don't even talk about that no more.
Mm-hmm.
Like I mean, we don't. But Robert Kraft is he a billionaire, millionaire.
And he's smart the way he's kind of moving to. Like Emeka was literally at the gig, and you're allegedly messing with the travel agent or whatever.
Yeah.
like at least Robert Kraft was like, I'm taking this off my whole block. Like I'm gonna go out to the end. Like I ain't messing with nobody in the office. I have a no office policy. Now I may be grimy, but I don't do my grime at the gig. You ain't gonna take my team. Like,
you don't pay when you get your. You don't play when you get your pay, dog.
That's what I'm. But yeah, I could be dirty, grime. You can say whatever about me, but I'm not doing it at the.
Like I have so many things. I have so many like scenarios how that played out in my head. Like he probably was trying to like keep it on the wraps, and she probably was like, "Yo, nah, you said you was gonna do this. Well, nah, I can't do that right now. Okay, bet. Well, don't worry about it." And then like,
no, that's not how supposedly.
It could have been her. I'm pretty sure.
Well, allegedly, they was reporting. I know this is ESPN. We don't do gossip blogs, but ESPN reported that basically he somewhat harassed her because the Boston Celtics found out about it. They were like, "Yo, all right, y'all got to quit this," and then he was like basically coming at her like, "Oh no, we're gonna keep this going because if you like basically almost." Kind of harassing her like you got to keep your job now if you're gonna keep messing with me because her husband's the one that popped off everything. Because he works for like a private investigator from our consulting firm or something, and he's the one that started the investigation. That's what they got him on video on a ring video talking to her, nasty.
Yeah,
what?
No, like it's out there. No, like you could it's a video. He came to the crib, homeboy just turned on his ring, and was watching them talk.
Yeah, you got to. Hey, listen, man, Vivint and Ring and all that. Watch what you're doing.
It take. Cat's got to go back to talking in the middle of the street, like standing literally in the middle of the street.
Big brother is watching, baby.
Looking around like, yeah. So hold on one second.
Yep. No. I'm there in person, Doja. They in person on the ring.
Oh wait, they was in person. He
was
on the phone.
He went to the crib. He's on the
the doorbell camera, man.
No, I thought no.
He thought that she was on the phone, like outside. On the ring. No, he's there, Doja, like right there, like 1-on-1. That's what I was saying. Talking in the middle of the street. I'm talking about like, all right, we finna go hard.
But I'm gonna say I've never like, ain't man, no, dog, damn, like talk about from yo nigga 0 to 100, like you know what I'm saying, top 10 not mentioned at all. My black coach. They ain't never gonna have another black coach at Boston. Well, I ain't gonna say
they will.
Yeah, they will.
I think they're gonna pass him to come back though. I'm gonna ask this y'all. I'm gonna give y'all this crazy scenario. What if Boston doesn't make the playoffs, or is like an 8 seed and gets bounced in the first round? Mm-hmm. Is that a route for him? Like basically, y'all needed me, or the route for another team to pick him up, saying like, "Oh, you really made that team better." It's got to be a Lord like the Sacramento Kings, like taking a flyer on him because the Celtics didn't make the playoffs or was the 8th seed without him. If that makes sense,
it's gonna happen.
Is that the doomsday scenario for him to come back?
Low key hockey, and I hate to sound like this. He's hoping if they do bad. Well, you not say that. I'm gonna say
low key hockey.
I'm gonna say
low key hockey.
I'm gonna make an oath. Lord, I make an oath for Jesus. If I'm Ime Udoka, I'm hoping that the Celtics do bad this year. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, yeah, you know, y'all could.
Vicky froze on us.
Yeah, he froze on us middle of his thing.
He was probably spitting too.
Yeah, go. You froze up, Doja. Go ahead.
Well, no, I was just saying if I'm Ime Udoka, I'm hoping that they do that because that's gonna make me look even better. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, winning cures everything. So, but if they win, then I'm out the door. Like, I'm already on, like, thin ice right now. So, I mean, yeah, it's kind of a, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't type deal.
I can see him. It won't be recent. If the Celtics do bad this year and he still gets fired, NBA has a short term memory sometimes, so maybe 3 to 4 years. But ain't nobody finna hire him right back to back, like, because all the owners is partners. So that's another thing. All the owners is friends. So I mean, ain't no another owner gonna be like, "Oh, you let them go, I'm gonna snatch them up." Like, no, they boys. Like they literally, you hang out with your peers, so they all boys.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kaepernick, the Kaepernick situation when the owners as a unit was like, "We not fucking with him."
So let me ask you about Kaepernick.
Did he go to Phoenix though? Phoenix needs a rebrand right now. To Phoenix.
That would be no. Hell no. He do not need to go to Phoenix. Could you imagine your owner just got done?
But they need a rebrand right now, don't you?
No, yeah, Phoenix won't be the spot. It won't be Phoenix.
Terrible. That would be terrible. Everybody getting fired.
The PR on that would be.
Oh my god.
He's got to duck off and go to somewhere like Sacramento, right?
He might have to go to a JUCO for a minute and come back later.
Go to a G League team or something.
Yeah.
Shit.
But he's super talented, and I'm definitely. I never want to see a brother,